Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. It's the not knowing that causes this. All right, get to that in a minute. It's a nice day out, sun's out, getting close to sunset. Figured I'd shoot outside today, give you a change of scenery from the indoors. I'm going to soak in some of this outdoor air. Nice, clean, crisp, cool. Relax your body. Let your breathing go to a slow, nice, full pace, natural. All right, so it's the not knowing that causes this. And the this is the fear, the doubt, and frankly, the obsession with the symptoms, right? Because if you have doubt and you're not certain what's going on and you don't really know what's happening, you're going to be terribly fearful and almost obsessive about your symptoms. You'll be watching them all day, monitoring them. You'll be researching them. You'll be trying to figure it out. And even after you have heard about this thing called the mind-body pain, TMS, as I refer to it, perceived danger pain or symptoms, you can still, if there's some doubt, if there's some not knowing what's going on, or even if you understand TMS, but you're still trying to figure out, well, why is it happening to me? Well, what's that emotion? What's that stressor? What's that perceived danger? It's the not knowing what's going on that drives that obsession, right? And that obsession can consume you. Not in a negative way like, it's going to consume and eat your body. No. What I mean is it can consume your thoughts and your emotional state all day long, every day. And so that's why I've really started to focus on clarity more. And I've come up with the concept. I introduced it yesterday. I've got 4 foundational principles. Maybe I'll call them the foundational 4 foundational principles. Fundamental, foundational, still playing with words here. The 4 pillars. But basically what foundational means is they are essential, required. So these 4 things are absolutely required. Number 1, understand what perceived danger, pain, or symptoms is, and that is the cause of your symptoms. Number 2, determine that this applies to me. Both of those are essential. Now the third essential piece or foundational piece is knowing that there's a way out. There's a cure. There is a road to recovery. That's the third piece. Now the fourth is knowing and believing that you have the capability of applying these proven principles of recovery and doing it and getting recovered. Those are the 4 fundamental principles of recovery. All right? Super important. So, those 4 principles can really be attained by going to my Getting Started page, painfreeyou.com/start. Okay? Watch the video on perceived danger pain. It's a second video linked on the page. Then there are 2 assessments. These will give you super clarity on understanding that your brain is creating the symptoms, not some flaw in your body. And it doesn't matter the symptoms. It doesn't matter if you have pain or something else. And that something else could be any number of things. Vertigo, reflux, other digestive system issues, constipation, loose stools, headaches, neck aches, and some of that falls into the pain category, but fast heart rates, skin issues, you name it. There's dozens, if not hundreds, of symptoms that can come up caused by a scared or fearful brain perceiving danger. So go through those assessments. That'll give you the clarity that, yes, this applies to me. If you're not sure whether or not there's a cure, look for success stories. I've got 39 recorded video interviews of success stories. Go to my Pain Free You channel on YouTube. Click on playlists and then scroll through the playlist until you see success stories. Start watching it. This will show you firsthand evidence from these people that there is a resolution to TMS and perceived danger pain. And then lastly, this one's kind of up to you. Knowing, the fourth fundamental is knowing with certainty, I've got what it takes. And my video yesterday was all about it. If one person can get better, we all can. Why? Because we're all human. So understand, if you know what this perceived danger symptoms are, and you know it applies to you, and you know there's a solution out there, make a decision, a firm decision and a commitment to yourself to show up and apply these concepts and decide that you can get well. You can. Why is that? Because by definition, TMS and perceived danger pain or symptoms means, by definition, you're already okay. Right? So those four fundamental principles are really key to starting off on your recovery. Because if you don't have those, it's the not knowing these four fundamental principles that, guess what? You're going to be scared. You're going to have fearful thoughts. Your fear emotions are going to climb. Your worry, your anxieties, they're going to climb because you don't know. You don't have those four fundamental principles down. And it can really consume your days, consume your thoughts. People be talking to you and you're not listening because you're thinking, what do I need to do to fix this? How do I fix it? Start with the four fundamentals, please. That's one of the most important things you can do, because that by itself will help you dial down and recover from your fear, I think, more than anything. Look, a lot of people come to me and say, like, Dan, hey, I've heard about this process, pain reprocessing therapy, somatic tracking, meditation, breath work, journaling. Which one should I do? And how long should I do it? Stop. Back up. Do you have the four fundamental principles that I just walked you through? If not, I don't care how much you journal. I don't care how much you do breath work or meditation or anything else. And those are things I don't even recommend to begin with, just because I don't think they're essential, meaning they're not required to get better. The fundamental four, in my opinion, absolutely required. So it's the not knowing what's going on that really creates the fear and the obsession with the symptoms, the obsession with getting better, right? And I will say that if you're the type of person who says, I can't, you're basically playing into the fear. That's fear talking. That's not you. If you have a deep knowing, I'm already okay, the fear is the one that's saying, I can't. And if you keep saying that, your brain's going to go, all right, I'm listening. You can't. And guess what? The brain perceives danger. That fear is creating the danger. And the statement, I can't do this, I can't get better, is just perpetuating that fear, also known as perceived danger. And what do you think is going to happen with the symptoms? They're going to stick around. Or maybe get even more colorful. So, this is what I've got for you today. It's the not knowing that creates the obsession and the fear. It's the four fundamental principles that are the antidote to that not knowing. What is perceived danger pain? Does it apply to me? Is there a roadmap to recovery? Yes. And do I have what it takes? I walked you through it earlier. If you didn't get it, watch again. But this is really the starting point for anybody's recovery. Without those four fundamental principles, you're standing on shaky ground and may not get through the process as easily as you might like to. So, going to wrap this up. Got a group coaching call coming in, maybe about 15 minutes or so. And it's getting chilly out here, sitting in the shade. So, love you guys and gals. Hope this stuff made sense for you today. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.